Hi, this is Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning into My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. Things are really revving up here in northern Nevada, and it's all because of Hot August Nights. This week-long nostalgia-rich event is one of the best in the country. Registration is capped at 5,000 cars, and they're expecting over 250,000 people to join in the fun here in Reno and Sparks, Nevada. Now, to fill us in on all the goings-on, here's Dave Seville, Executive Director of Hot August Nights.
How you doing, Dennis?
Oh, Dave, I love this. It's, I've been back here so many times, I could probably do this.
There's no doubt about it. And you can next year. We're okay with that. You are like a homestay, and we couldn't do the show without you. So it's
what
great.
A great event, Dave. Though this is one of the premier events in the country, in the world. I mean, what all you got going on here?
Well, there's actually more to do than there's possibly time to do it in. We've had street dances, we got proms, sock hops going on, daily show and shines. Of course, this is the big show and shine of the week in downtown Reno.
Now, this is the 17th year for the show?
17th anniversary. We're gonna grow up next year. We're gonna come of age next year.
Whoa,
so
you're gonna be legal, huh?
We're gonna be legal. We're gonna graduate and come of age. Yep.
Well, that's amazing, and it started out, as hey, why don't we try something almost, didn't it?
It was. It's kind of a way to bring people to Reno and kind of relive the 50s and 60s. They started with some entertainment, and they realized that when the entertainment started, a bunch of cars showed up. So they went, well, we're onto something here. So it's just, the first year was a couple hundred cars, and now we cap it to 5,000, like you mentioned, and it's registrations are going strong. Everything's alive and well.
Well, and the other thing is, what I found about this show is that it just really seems to bring the best of the best.
There's a lot of good cars, and even though we locked it at 5,000, I've seen a lot of new iron this year and a lot of fantastic paint jobs. So there's, it's not just the same old cars every year.
Well, it's an honor to be the Grand Marshal of Hot August Nights. It truly is. But I got to say, you do work me pretty hard.
Well, Dennis, you wouldn't do it. It's labor of love for you, just like it is for me. But we do work you too hard. And by the way, you do have an autograph session that you're running late for.
And there's a line forming
already?
There's
a line forming. It's been there for 10 or 15 minutes. So
no rest.
I suspect we should get to
Let's
work.
go.
Hot August Nights is a great place to meet fans of the show. And believe me, I autograph a little bit of everything. Plus, this event gives you the opportunity to relive the wonderful days of the 50s and 60s with drive-in movies, cruising Main Street, hopping and bopping at the malt shop, or just hanging out with your cool car, like this classy 61 Impala I spotted in Sparks.
Greg, this is a beautiful 61 Impala, and boy, if I wanted to talk about a resto mod, this is almost the definition of a resto mod.
Well, thank you. That's what I was really after.
Yeah, you've got such a classic look.
I wanted to keep, I love the 61, this body style, but I wanted a little bit of a street rod too. So,
and that's what you went for?
Yeah.
Now, did you build this yourself?
Yes. Took me, basically it took me 3 years.
And the color, it's a stock color, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's called fawn.
Yeah. And why did you go with it? I think it makes the car.
But my wife loves this color, and I went over budget, and so I got blackmailed.
Okay, well, it worked out though.
Yeah.
Your interior's fabulous.
Yeah, and my wife picked out the colors. I did the basic design of it.
Well, I love the bow ties on the back of the seat and in your shelf there. You are.
Well, I want everybody to know I'm Chevy
nut.
Yeah.
It does show. Now, this probably, I don't know, came with a 283 or something like that, but I bet you don't have a 283 in it anymore.
Well, close,
yeah.
Close.
What, 283 times 2 or something like that almost?
Something like that.
Whoa.
It's a 454 roller.
Whoa. That looks very strong. What's it pushing?
It's close to 500 horse.
Man.
Most local little car shows that I go to, I drive to.
It is just a beautiful car, Greg. This is a classic resto mod. It's a perfect Hot August Nights car. Thanks for bringing it out, man.
Thank you very much.
Great car.
Hot August Nights is an open show for everyone with a 72 or older vehicle. So you're going to see all sorts of stuff here, like this smooth 40 Merc that's been chopped, channeled, and sectioned 4 inches and stretched and widened 8 inches, then lowered onto an 86 Corvette frame with the engine already in place. Now this guy got very creative with his T-Bucket, wouldn't you say?
Well, Jim, T-Buckets are always wild, but this is one of the wildest T-Buckets I've ever seen. It's killer.
Thank you.
Man, so did you build this?
Yes, I did. Started building this in 1971 coming out of high school.
Wow, so you've been at it for a while?
Long time.
Well, of course, what grabbed me was the wood. It's beautiful, the grain, the color. I didn't even recognize what it was.
Yeah, the wood is imported out of Africa. It's babinga. It's a very hard wood.
Babinga?
Babinga.
Wow. So it's like tough to work with and stuff?
Very tough. They used to have to use carbide drill bits and end mills to cut it and form it.
you've got a wood firewall.
Same material, same Babinga.
Man, you don't see that every day.
No,
And quite a beefy power plant. Am I looking at a Ford here?
that's Ford.
Yeah, you gotta love that. So what is it?
351 Ford,
Wow, sitting on top of that is?
671 BDS blower.
Ooh, and on top of that,
It's got the IDF 48 Weber carburetors.
oh man. So it's got some punch too, huh?
Oh yeah, a lot of punch.
A lot of punch. I absolutely love it. Thanks for bringing it out, man.
All right, thank you very much.
Hey, we hit the jackpot with this baby. A great-looking flamed 56 Ford pickup with 74 Nova running gear, a matching flamed 78 Harley shovel head in the bed, and even the folding chair is flamed. It was no great surprise that this truck was, well, you guessed it, a flamethrower. Did you ever wonder if other countries are as wild about cars as the United States? Well, to answer that question, we headed over to Germany to check out the Techno Classica car show in Essen. The first thing I noticed at this event was a bit of a language barrier. Let's just say I had a little difficulty finding my way around.
Excuse me, do you speak English? No. Okay. Danke. Excuse me, do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Looking for BMW? No. Okay. Good try though. Thank you. Bitte? Do you speak English? BMW booth? BMW?
Huh?
BMW?
Yeah, BMW, yeah.
Yeah. Where? 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 This is just unbelievable. There's everything here. Beautiful 72 911, great 60s era Mercedes. It's a 60 220 SE, one of the holy grails of automobiles. A Mercedes 540K car. This is fabulous. The only thing that's slowing me down here is I don't speak German and almost nobody speaks English. If worse comes to worse, I'm going to the Jaguar booth. I know they speak English. It's a different kind, but I can probably communicate. Whew. Mini Cooper. I love these things. And a Tia. Do you speak English?
Oh, no.
No. Okay. No. Okay. Let's try. Excuse me. Sir, you speak English?
Yeah?
Yes. Okay. German show. You're German?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
British cars?
Yeah,
Why?
That's why not?
Why not? Well, this is an Alvis. I've never even seen one of these.
Yeah, it's a very rare English one. The car is sold as chassis only.
And then bodied
And
somewhere
the body
else?
is built to somewhere else, but we don't know who did it.
Why do you have all the British cars?
Oh, we like British cars. So we do British cars, restoring, rebuilding for more than 23 years now.
So there's Mercedes, there's BMWs in England, there's British cars in Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Well, now I'm here with Tony O'Keefe, curator of the Jaguar Daimler Heritage Trust, right?
That's correct.
And Tony, this show is a big one for the JDHT and Jaguar
Yeah.
in general, right? The Essen show.
Yeah, this is our fourth consecutive year coming here now, and it's definitely on our calendar for the future. It's the largest show, we believe, of this type in the world. And the passion from the visitors, we get over 100,000 people coming here, and they just love to see not just Jaguar, but everyone else turn up. And the display of cars every year just gets better and better.
Well, and speaking of Jaguars, this is a pretty topical one, right?
Yeah, this is what we'd say the latest one in the Jaguar collection from the recently James Bond film Die Another Day. This is the actual car. There's several cars were built for the car, and this is the one that we call the all singing or dancing car. It's actually fitted with rockets at the front. You've got the doors that drop down and the rockets again fire out. It's got mortars in the boot. It's got a Gatling gun on it.
Well, now these are all options you can get, right?
Yeah, we haven't gone into production with them yet. But,
The big question is, can you get Halle Berry with it?
Oh, dependable. There's plenty of buttons you shouldn't press, and that might be one of them.
Normally this would be powered by a 4.2 liter?
Yeah, the new 4.2 supercharged.
V8.
Yeah, V8.
Can you open it up?
We've actually fitted it with the Ford Mustang engine.
Oh, the Ford Mustang.
Yeah.
So that's a...
It's a just 5.4 litre engine, and it's got the shortened block, so you can actually see how it fits in here.
Right.
It's actually gone into the bulkhead, so we've cut away the bulkhead, all the air conditioning units gone away, and then you've got your rockets at the front. Again, like the mortars in the back.
Air fired?
Air fired again, so they all work.
So what's the drivetrain? If the engine is the Mustang engine,
Yeah.
what's the...
Well, again, that's another part of the Ford empire. It's actually from a Ford Explorer. So you've got constant four-wheel drive with the Ford engine in there. And for these ice scenes, it did the business. It looked good and drove well. I'm not sure about a production model. I'm not
I was
sure
going to say, you
about
might be
supply
making
and
it soon.
Welcome back to My Classic Car and the Techno Classica in Essen, Germany. The Europeans do love their automobiles. Plus, they treat beer drinking like a fine art. My kind of people. As you might expect, there are some pretty odd cars present at this event, many of which are rarely seen in the States. Ironically, this show also had American iron, like this fellow from Holland and his collection of early Fords.
Are the old Fords popular in Europe?
The Model A's very popular here, and the Model T's, it's an easy car.
Sure.
Everybody likes it. Really. You can, and second is you can find it the parts to restore them easily. So that's a big reason to buy a Ford.
It's truly a global hobby, isn't it? I mean, I find Fords in Holland, I find Fords in Germany, and it's a global hobby.
That's right.
I think Holland, of course, is very car-minded, Oldtimer-minded especially. But when you look here in Germany, they can really match us. They have been able also to pull together all these nice cars here, and people come from all the areas to visit, and it's a good international atmosphere too, because you don't only see here the German stands, but also I've seen some Dutch stands, and maybe they are from other countries as well. So everybody knows this is the place to be, and therefore I'm here too, and I'm sure I'm going to have a good time today.
And what would a German car show be without Porsche? I stumbled onto their booth and saw some beautiful examples of their race heritage on display, and also some examples of Porsche's more colorful side. Then finally, after much searching, I found the BMW exhibit.
So, Holger, you're the director of Mobile Traditions, BMW.
Yes, I am.
This is a beautiful car we're standing by. This is a 62 3200?
3200 CS.
Tell me
It's
about
a one and only car built by Bertone, and the car was built in series production as a coupe. And it was built as a cabriolet for Mr. Quandt, who saved BMW in the beginning of the 60s, end of the 50s. And he drove the car for 6 years, and his wife, Johanna Quandt, for 6 years sold the car. And we were very happy to have it back last year from the third owner. And now it's in Essen, and it's a beautiful car, I think, too.
It is stunning, and I've seen everybody. I mean, people stop when they see this car. It's just so unique. And it's great to have it back. Now, this is part of the Mobile Tradition collection?
It's part of the Mobile Tradition collection, and we go with the car on the road, because there the name Mobile Tradition comes from, and we want to drive with the cars around and have many people look at the car on the road, and that's very important for us.
In my mind, that's how cars should be displayed.
Absolutely.
Going down the road.
Absolutely.
Well, the Europeans are just as passionate about their automobiles as we are in the States. At times, there may have been a language barrier to overcome, but then again, there seems to be a universal language between car lovers.